Whoa. And around goes Kyle Larson.
Ooh. Bam. Oh, big impact. Man, thank God that safer barrier is there, but that was still a huge impact.
Second caution of the day, lap 48.
That thing hit head on.
Did you see it go up in the air, DW?
It reminded me of when Denny Hamlin wrecked down here off turn 4 a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I see him moving around inside there.
Coming.
Oh, yeah, you can see right there, left rear tire goes out, and he's lost control at this moment. He's trying to keep it going straight.
Yeah.
Hits the outside wall.
This is the one that's going to hurt. Watch this thing come down through here, head on into that inside wall.
Just nothing he can do at this point.
Just hang on. And
straight into the safer barrier.
Watch that safer barrier. Watch that thing flex and shoot that car back out.
Now you're talking about a 3,400-pound piece of machinery lifted all 4 wheels up in the ground and spins it around like a top.
Probably running about 140, maybe 50 miles an hour, even
in the scrub,
at that point, trying to scrub off speed.
As it scrubs off speed, still carrying a tremendous amount of speed.
Just can't catch the left rear down. The car wants to turn right.
And
it closed up.
Luke closed the door there and put Lane Riggs in a real bind. And watch this damage. Bam.
Yeah, it's grass, man. It's the second incident we've seen with the grass here. Some of it, look how wet it is, right? It rained here like crazy earlier. I think the grass is heavy, it's soft, it's digging in, and it's just ripping the nose off.
Look how fast they're going, too. You know, you sometimes lose sight of that are running 175, 80 miles an hour.
In front of the pack.
But, you know, Larry, I mean, he's up a little high. Man, that's a hard lick.
Hit.
But he was up a little bit too high there trying to get, you know, he should have been a little lower maybe. I don't know.
Who's now steaming up the outside. Oh,
trouble.
Ricky Rudd in the wall.
Trouble back there.
Nemechek around. Kyle Busch.
You know what? I'm not so sure that wasn't started. Oh, is that Dale?
Jeff Burton, 31 car. Kyle Busch, another wreck today, just like yesterday.
And here's the 48 car right here.
But the 96, Tony Raines, looks like he got up into Jimmy Johnson, the 48, initially off turn 2, I believe, Darrell.
I believe you're right, Larry. I saw the 48 move. Gosh, that's a hard lick by those 2 cars. Good thing the safer barrier is there again.
Turn into the inside wall, and the caution is out. First caution of the night. Just 10 laps into the race, and you see how badly bent the front end of that 32 car is. The front wheels weren't even on the ground when it slid down off the banking.
You fixing it on pit road, guys.
Yeah, a lot of contact right there. You see out of the corner, and you just can't get the car stopped before you get to the inside wall.
49 car, Jason Leffler.
Looks like he almost wiggles and comes up in front of him. I don't know if he needs to get out of the gas or what. And the 11 just basically makes contact. But I can't believe Denny just ran into him on purpose. We're going to have to see that look a few more times.
Well, you heard the spotter. He said, did I give him room? And he said, well, you came up in front of him. Right there, he got loose, slowed his momentum down. The 11 was coming, and that's why the problem. Keselowski thought he was.
Well, we talk about it, you know. You get on someone's door, they're going to lose the air. And unfortunately, that's what happened to Sieg and sent Josh for a slide.
You know, if you're not following Bob Pockris on Twitter, you should be. And Bob did a nice interview and had some media opportunities with Barry this week. And he said there's a lot of pressure because I know if I don't perform in this car, I'm probably never going to get another chance in the Xfinity Series. And, I mean, when's the last time you saw the front tires of a car come off the ground like that?
22, he wants to be up front, and now he goes to the nose of the 48 of Alex Bowman, hoping for a push.
What a move. Oh, he can't get that push. Oh,
into the wall he goes, and they'll collect more cars behind. The 14 stays on the ground.
Brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
You can see it happening as he was coming around. Bubba Wallace with contact right there. Watching those guys go around turn 3 and 4. The 14's driving up the racetrack. He is sideways. He's loose way to take the lead. But look at him up the racetrack. He's loose, and he starts coming back down the track. Right in the left rear quarter panel. Goes the 48. The 48 wants to push him, but he needs to push him in the right side. But the 14's driving up the track loose, and that offsets him the wrong way.
And that 14 car was working its way to upside down. Let's take another look at this right here. Watch when this thing gets backwards. It turns around and it climbs a long ways off the ground before it comes back down. My goodness. That thing that's scary because, listen, tipping over is bad enough, but then flipping in.
And he gets tagged by Di Benedetto. Truex is in it. And so is the 77 of rookie Justin Haley.
Right on cue. 19 of Truex getting caught up in this.
Larry, that trend was nobody's friend.
Nice run behind Chris Buescher. Almost tries to make it 3 wide right there. Buescher comes down. Little bit of contact right there and just turns the 37 around.
Boy, and Benedetto had nowhere to go, and Truex had nowhere to go.
So happy to see that 37 car stay on the ground when the 95 not able to see the contact. But I know, I mean, the way that car turned so abruptly, you know the contact was there, and then wow.
Carl slips a little.
Come on, he's sideways.
Now he gets into Joey's into the bar, and the car's upside down. On the side is Clint.
Yellow's out, yellow is out, yellow is out.
Wallace gets into it. The 14 of Bliss gets into it. Red flag immediately.
Stop on the back.
See, Carl got loose right there.
So did Joey.
Joey's out. Yeah, Carl never touched him right there. No.
He never did.
Wow.
He thinks he did, but he didn't.
Yeah, no, he never touched him.
So when they see the video, but look what happens behind. Eric Almirola does not escape this one this time in the 88.
Yeah, so many good cars
Bliss
involved there.
Yeah.
Had a great run all day.
Coming back into the NBC Sports restart zone. 220 feet. Green flag back in the air. The 4 not going. They wreck behind him. The green flag is out as they cross the start-finish line. Will they throw the caution? Trying to get back up to speed. Caution comes out. Now the question is, who was in front?
Stay in front of him. Stay in front of him.
You heard him say stay in front of him. NASCAR will go back and watch video. They will look at the scoring loops to determine the finish.
Whatever happens now, this race. Touch. Keselowski gets into Edwards. They save it. Drag race down the backstretch now.
That's that half car length I was talking about. They both survived it. Let's see what happens in turn 3.
Reed Sorensen waiting in the wings. Here's Keselowski on the inside. Carl Edwards, can he make it stick on the outside? Brad thought he had the best car all night. Took the inside line on the restart. This is going to be down to the wire. Oh, they touch. He spun out. Carl gets into Keselowski. Carl Edwards will win.
That's it. Checkered flag. Man, you are the man. He deserves it. Good job.
I just hope Keselowski's okay here. That was a hard hit, guys.
That was ugly. Wreck behind you. Just slow it down. Ugly. Slow it down. There's a big wreck here.
Big contact on Keselowski.
It looks to me as though Carl thought that he was cleared and he was going to do a crossover and maybe misjudged that.
Boom, right there. Is that Bliss or Howard?
It's Colin Brown gets hit also and spun around. 88 car Steve Arpin. You see Loeffler involved in this.
Here it is again. Carl's got that outside run. Thinks he's got the room to do it. Boy, that's such a hard angle to see if Brad came up to block in any way.
Carl didn't lift. We can confirm that.
There's no question there.
Guys, you got to remember, you're coming to the start-finish line, too. This is hard to say it was his fault or somebody else's fault. It's the money lap. The flag's waving.
Watch this hit by Keselowski. He's stuck on the inside line there.
Going down the front here, headed toward turn 1. You can see at 190 mile an hour, and he lost a tire.
Did he not? I believe he just drove down through the grass, which is not unusual for doing that here.
Yeah, that's right. Looking back on it, yeah, he clipped the grass, and
However, the left front looked down as he came across the racetrack.
I can't make a determination whether the tire went down, he got in the grass, or he got in the grass and the tire went down. We'll have to look at it a couple more times here.
We've talked about how muddy the grass is here.
There, clear by 2 in the 48, 1 in the 42.
I think he was behind that car and he couldn't see, and I think when he went to the inside, he clipped
These cars are on the ground.
Oh, there's no question, Larry. He was right on the back of Greg Biffle, and he cut to the inside.
Lead company. Chase Elliott is a NASCAR Cup Series champion.